Hello everyone, and welcome to the Manifesting House, where we discuss easy, effective methods you'll want to commit to. This was a video that was not requested at all, but I still feel as though it is necessary. I wish I had access to this exact information many years ago. Had I known this stuff, I would have been a lot further in my life by now. Just a quick break. This is Editing Chelsea. Howdy. And upon editing this video, I just now realized that there is actually a fair amount of backstory that I filmed for this video. So if you're not interested in hearing anything pertaining to that, then just go ahead down to the chapter section below and click the chapter that is titled The Lesson. And that will basically just fast forward you to all of the information pertaining to what the principle is and how it works and how it's been working for me, etc. If you are interested in hearing my backstory, which includes how I came upon this principle and the struggles I've had with it, along with some other information, then thank you for being interested and just keep watching. Up until recently, I had the best big sister ever. She would mentor me and guide me along the paths of life. I can't tell you how wonderful it feels to have someone in your life who shares with you what they've learned and genuinely wants to see you succeed and be happy. My sister was that exact person and more. And last year when she passed away, it left a hole in the universe that somebody had to fill. And I feel as though she is guiding me to fill it. The reason why I say all this is because what I'm about to share with you in this video has been life-changing for me, and it actually was a revelation that I came upon within this past year, the first year of living without my sister. It's essentially a principle that finally revealed itself to me after I lost her. And if you can understand what I'm going to say in this video, I really do believe that it will change the game for you. I have not found any resources that teach this principle yet, at least not in words that are digestible for me. I had to just figure this out on my own through the experiences of life. But life takes time to unfold. What if you could just get that crucial information now without having to spend all of that valuable time that you may not get? I mean, she was 33 when she died. That's very young. This is something that has become very important to me. I honestly mean that. When you watch these videos, I want you to get a sense of hope. I want you to feel as though you have at least some control over the circumstances of your life, no matter what they may be, no matter what state they may currently be in. I want you to understand that you have other options besides the self-destructive ones. And more importantly, I want to give to you what my sister gave to me. And that's a lamp in your dark room. The title of this precious video is Take Your Goals Off the Pedestal. And I really didn't know how else to title it. In our communities of manifesting and personal development, there is a general theme. There is a mood of unfulfillment. The majority of us here are dissatisfied with at least one area of our lives. Dissatisfaction leads to improvement, which is growth. So it's perfectly fine to be dissatisfied every so often. It's what motivates us to move. But the problem I noticed within myself was that I had unconsciously placed all of my desires, all of them, on super high pedestals that I just couldn't reach. What happens when you chase something? It runs. What happens when you chase someone? They run away. When really all you're trying to do is achieve them or to manifest them or to attract them. But the universe just doesn't receive it that way. If you had that person in your life right now, would you still chase them? If you had that person in your life right now, would you continue to put them up on a pedestal, or would they not be your equal? The answer is they would be your equal if you were in a healthy relationship. I had gone through my entire life hearing these sporadic quotes from these people in very high places, not fully understanding what they meant, but knowing that they had information in them that was of value. Things you want lightly come easily, Abraham Hicks. As soon as you stop wanting something, you get it. Andy Warhol. You can have anything you want as long as you don't need it. Dr. Joel Vitale. Be. Don't try to become. Osho. Drop the idea of becoming someone because you are already a masterpiece. You cannot be improved. You have only to come to it, to know it, to realize it. That's another one by Osho. When achieving anything and manifesting anything at all, this is an incredibly important lesson. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. And that's exactly how I've come to look at everything in life. When my sister passed away, my perspective was broadened so much to the point that all of my earthly and my material desires seemed so small. Essentially, life itself, it forced me to remove all of my physical desires off the pedestals that I had placed them upon. Instead of looking up to them with my hands up, begging for just a little taste of their juices, I automatically stopped noticing them. And whenever I did notice them, they seemed so small in comparison to everything that life can offer you. The oneness, the transformative energy, the source of it all. Love, just pure, unadulterated love. I noticed that once I took my goals off the pedestals, they were now attracted to me. And I believe this happened because I no longer looked up to them. Instead, I realized what they truly were. Just inanimate objects that don't have a real purpose unless I assign one to them. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say. I know it is a little swirly and loopy for this channel, but like I said in the beginning of this video, if you can get it through my incredibly abstracted words, there is a nugget of wisdom in here for you. And perhaps you can take it and add upon it if you so wish. But let me continue. Money, for example, is only a collection of parchments, papers that don't have a value, and not until I assign it one. Until then, it doesn't have a purpose. It doesn't even have a name. Grief-stricken, I stopped working for months, and I didn't even have a money plan. I couldn't even possess the capability it required to worry about where I was going to get my money from. and how I was going to be supported. Yet, my needs were still continually met. I'm going to take a moment just to clarify the mindset that I've built. It's all a part of me, and life is all one. There isn't anything separate from me, and that includes any circumstance that I may desire. Because it's part of me, it's familiar, and for lack of a better term, it's small. Because it's part of me, I don't have to achieve it or manifest it. I already know how to be it, so I'm gonna just be it. And yes, for a period of time, there is a space between who I am mentally and who I am physically. But for me, because I'm so satisfied with the vibration of it, the world within my mind is the only world that truly matters to me. I don't even count the time it takes for that gap to close, for the physical world to reflect what I've done up here, because I'm so content and satiated with the world I've constructed in my imagination. I recently did a video on how to eliminate time in order to manifest quicker, and so if you're interested in learning about that topic, then I would encourage you to watch that video whenever you want to. The link to that video will be in the card section above my head and in the description box below my chin. Everything in the universe is within you. Ask all from yourself. You are already that which you want to be, and your refusal to believe this is the only reason you do not see it. Neville Goddard. And that's the cosmic joke, isn't it? You know, because here we are trying our very best to manifest and to achieve everything we desire, and the only space that ever existed between us and everything we've ever wanted is that pesky pedestal we've placed it all on. To be clear, this isn't a video to dissuade you from taking action towards the things you want in life, but rather it's just the opposite. I want you to go for it. Work for the body that you desire. Assume your way into the relationship with your specific person. Start the business. Write the book. Use your affirmations. Use your visualizations. Live from the end. Do all these things because you know that everything you desire is so achievable, probable, and certain for you. Not because your desires are so out of reach that you must commit to all of these things in order to have just a glimmer of hope. These are two different mindsets that can decide the outcome. This is a mindset that I practice for myself. I would never share anything that I did not truly believe in. This is a way of thinking that has yielded to me so many wonderful things, and it continues to. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I really do want the best for you. I haven't met you. I may not meet you, but from the bottom of my heart, I really do want you to be happy. I want you to succeed. If there are any negative, destructive thoughts in your head, I don't want them to win. I've been there. I want the best for you. That's the truth. Okay? And with that being said, I hate getting sappy. But I knew this was going to be a more emotional video going into it, because it's a topic that I really harbor. It's really close to the core of me, and you know, this is as unemotional as I could have made it. So I'm gonna pat myself on the back for not crying at least. I'm, Cancer moon. Anyways, and with that being said, thank you for watching this video. I truly do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I trust you will give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more content just like this one. How did you like today's video? I hope it was good. And what video would you like to see next? Let me know in the comment section down below. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Toodles.